Namaste, Sky from SkyyGems back to you with another video, and today I am so excited to share with you all this amazingly gorgeous flat of green opal. Take a look at this, some of the darkest green opal I've ever seen. Gemmy is too. These are beautiful. I feel so lucky, so blessed, and fortunate enough to have been able to get my hands on this opal, this green opal. Look at this, look how dark green this green opal is. And translucent, semi-translucent, kind of see into it. But just a little light, little ring light I have here. This is some really gorgeous green opal. Beautiful. I am just beyond words excited to be able to sell this in my shop, let alone to get my hands on this. This is so gorgeous. I have some green opal that's really cheap and low grade compared to this. The clarity, translucency of this green opal is really good. I'm very pleased with this flat and how dark green some of this green opal is. Of course, all in its rough state, as you can see, but gorgeous nonetheless. Gorgeous. The gemmiest, most greenest, applest, juiciest, greenest green opal I've ever seen, let alone had the privilege to be in possession of. Gorgeous. And I hope you all are just as awestruck as I am, because the green in this opal, some of it get more yellow green and some darker green, but all beautiful shades of green. Absolutely gorgeous. I also love the feel of rough stones. I don't know why. Maybe it's something primitive in my brain that is something familiar with rough stones. I don't know, but I just love the feel and look of rough stones, and this green opal is really gorgeous. Ugh, so pleased. So pleased, so pleased. Yes, so pleased. Ugh. Gorgeous. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna show you all the next flat. Leave you with this dark green opal. Ugh. All nice sizes too. Maybe, I see maybe 2 or 3 small ones, but all of them are relatively this size or bigger. So gorgeous. Okay, on to the next flat. Okay, back to you with the next video, and you will never know, well, you might be able to guess, but guess what this is. What does this look like to you? Guess what it is. It's something called Demandoid Garnet, which kind of looks like a green garnet variety in quartz. And from the little research I read up on before purchasing this, because I didn't even know what kind of garnet, I never heard of Demandoid Garnet before, I ordered this flat. It's named after a geologist or scientist. The Demandoid name comes from the scientist, geologist, who I believe was the first to discover this mineral. And it's a variety of garnet that, from what I've read, is relatively rare. And with rarity goes a higher price tag, so yes. Luckily, I didn't have to pay too much for these. It was a little high, but not as high as it could have been, retail. And since garnet is said to be a very good crystal for Aquarians, I needed some garnet in my crystal shop, and these fit the bill. Take a look at this one. Oh, and the reason why garnet is said to be good for Aquarians is that garnet is a really good grounding stone. And if you own garnet, a little piece is pretty heavy, which makes it a perfect grounding stone for us Aquarians who tend to be more cerebral and in our heads. And you know, within our heads, we're often off in the future or thinking way ahead into the future, rarely ever present. We're always coming up with our next move and our ideals and expectations. And also we're humanitarians, so we're always thinking about the betterment of mankind as a whole, as a collective versus an individual. So yeah, these are gorgeous. A little fragile. I'm hearing little pieces fall off. So very delicate. I have to when I ship these, I have to make sure I package these very well. These are very fragile. Or maybe just really in its raw state and the sediment is just falling off. But these are gorgeous nonetheless. I'm so thrilled to have a new mineral I've never heard of until now and in possession of, Demandoid Garnet. I need to do more research and read up on it, but I'm guessing it has the same properties as garnet, that it's a good grounding stone, and since it's green, more connected with the heart chakra. And in quartz, in quartz is said to amplify the metaphysical properties of other crystals, so I'm guessing with quartz helps to magnify the properties of this Demandoid Garnet. Gorgeous. Gorgeous little crystals. Okay, I'm going to leave you off with this little eye candy and on to the next flat. Alright, here is the next flat I have to share with you all, a little sneak peek. Let me open the lid this time instead of bringing the flat around and show you this sparkly beauty. This is Fuchsite, or rather Kyanite in Fuchsite. Take a look at these beauties. Look at that Kyanite blade. Well, if only I had better lighting. This lighting is not doing this justice. Take a look at this. The back. So shimmery. And metallic-y. And I don't know how many of you out there know much about Fuchsite, but from what I've read or I've heard in passing, some believe Fuchsite to be an alien stone, alien mineral, and based on its appearance, you can see why. It seems very otherworldly. In its color and glitter, and its sparkles. It just seems alien and not native to this planet. Okay, I'm gonna show you the next one. I just have to go through this flat. Oh, look at these Kyanite blades. Oh my. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm so thrilled to have these in my crystal shop. Oh, so excited to share this with you all. And some of the glitters on my fingers. I call it glitter. I know it's not really glitter, but I don't know what mineral is in Fuchsite that composes of this glittery substance, so I'm just gonna call it glitter. Oh, beautiful. This one's full of Kyanite blades. Okay, the next one. And all these are fairly large too. About the size of the palm of my hand, which is pretty large. I have a big hand, so. Oh. I'm so happy. And I feel so blessed and fortunate enough to be in possession of these gorgeous minerals. Oh my gosh. Show you one. I'll show you this big one right here. And then on to the next flat. Get a load of this. Oh. Full of Kyanite. And as you know, Kyanite is a crystal that does not need to be cleansed. It's one of the few that do not ever need to be cleansed, said to cleanse itself. And is said to be useful in cleansing other crystals as well. So yes, okay, I'm gonna leave you here with this little bit of eye candy, and then on to the next flat. Okay, so here is the next flat to show you all. Ooh, this is so exciting. It's like Christmas all over again. Let me take this sticker off. This isn't the final price. This is just a little note to myself, so. This is African Jade. Let me take this paper off. And double Terminated African Jade at that. So, take a look. Whoop. Okay. These crystals were not damaged in the making of this A little sneak peek. I promise. Okay. Look at these. African jade points. I can't even get into frame. These are huge. African jade, double terminated points. Also goes by budstone, and I believe there's another name for this. But oh, look at this. In those called African jade, it's not true jade, just in case you were wondering. I guess this is more related to green adventuring than actual jade. But this has a bunch of different minerals. I think pyrite being one of them, I'm not sure. That's what these little silver metallic specks are, I believe. I may be wrong. I don't know a whole lot about African jade. I just know it's not true jade. Look how long this is. This fills up the entire frame with this camera. And this is longer than my hand. Well, no, it's about as big as my hand, from the tip of my middle finger to down to my wrist. Huge. Oh. And a smaller baby terminated African jade point. This one's lighter in color. And this one, gorgeous. Oh. Okay. Now on to the next flat. Okay, now this flat is a biggie. So, try to get it all into frame and give you all a little sneak peek. Thin lore, double terminated, you guessed it, African jade. Get a load of these beauties. And I'm not gonna lie, I went a little overboard with African jade, just because it's a mineral I've really never seen before. Not like this, not in double terminated forms or in towers. I also ordered quite a few towers. Not an astronomical amount, but enough. And just a few double terminated like these. This flat and the other flat are the only two double terminated African jade points. Good for heart chakra work. And good for directing energy and body layouts, or Reiki? Reiki? I say Reiki. Anyway, yeah. African jade. Or budstone. I like African jade better than budstone. I don't know about the name, something about the name bud I just don't like. And it almost rhymes with bug. And, you know, bugs are associated with not good things. So, yeah. See this one up here. Gorgeous. This one's semi-translucent. You see a bunch of gray veining, or like wisps of green throughout. And it looks like quartz right here. And on the other side, and a little nodule there on this point. Gorgeous. And these are somewhat heavy too. Put this flat down. Oh, there. Give my wrist a little break. I better stabilize these crystals for you so you can get a better, clearer look at what they look like. Isn't this gorgeous? So beautiful. Again, I feel so fortunate and blessed to have this in my shop. Gorgeous. Okay, on to the next video.